We have seen different words used to qualify both male and female, but the title Sigma seems to be one of the most popular. First, what is a Sigma male? A Sigma male is a man who chooses to live his life outside of the normal social dominance hierarchy of society. Sigma males step outside of their comfort zones, create amazing things, and start businesses. Sigma males have gotten a lot of attention for being bad and good at the same time. How is that possible? Hop along as I take you through the discussion. Make sure to like the video, hit subscribe, and that bell notification to get notified whenever we release a new video. Number 8. Adaptability. Let's talk about the alpha males first. Alpha males can grab a social group or situation by the neck and make themselves the leader. But there are times when imposing your own leadership isn't always possible or recommended. When alpha males aren't giving the respect or authority they think they deserve, they have a tendency to become a lesser version of themselves. And that's where a Sigma male has the advantage. While a Sigma male can be in charge if they need to be, they don't require the validation of being the leader in various social situations and power dynamics. They are happy to fit whatever role is needed for them at any given moment, meaning they are more fluid and flexible than alpha males, and thus more commonly successful in any situation. With no self-imposed expectations or pressures, a Sigma male can be either a follower, a leader, or any position in between as long as they know they are being used efficiently and productively. The problem with this, however, is that this can rub other people the wrong way. The unabashed confidence and freedom to play any part can come off as arrogance, intimidating those around the Sigma male. Number 7. They are lone wolves. Sigma male loves being alone, but he values other people. One of the first things anyone will notice about a Sigma man is how much they value their own solitude despite having the ability to turn on the charisma and charm whenever necessary. Sigma males are never more comfortable than when they are on their own. They're introverts who love having the time and space to think and decompress because other people act like energy drainers around them, no matter how much those people may mean to them. With that said, Sigma males still understand the importance of having valuable people around them, because they know that they won't be able to accomplish all their goals on their own. This means it can be difficult to be in a relationship with a Sigma male, especially for women who are used to men who obsess and dote over them. Sigma men are best partnered with women who don't need to be around their partners at all times, because those kinds of relationships can end up feeling too emotionally and mentally draining for the Sigma man. Number 6. Equality. Sigma male treats everyone around him the same way. So much of our daily life is built off social hierarchies, and it's something we're first exposed to as early as school. Most of us end up knowing who the popular kids are, how you should act around them, and how you should act around the non-popular kids. Those habits, behaviors, and social structures followed us all the way to adulthood. Sigma males can't stand these invisible and meaningless power dynamics built off nothing but an unearned social status. They totally reject the notion that you need to treat one person one way and another person another way simply because some invisible rules dictate what kind of person he or she may be. So, unlike most of us, a Sigma male is more than happy to treat everyone around in the same way. This is one of the reasons they make amazing leaders. They don't limit the voices in the room to just the people who have used the hierarchy system to pave their way to the top. They see value and intelligence wherever it may be, and other people don't intimidate them because they aren't competing with them. Number 5. He values silence. Sigma males are men of few words. You almost never find them going on and on, chatting and gossiping about the little things going on in their lives. And this is because they do not care about small meaningless things that may no longer matter in a day, but also because they understand the value of protecting their own energy, and there are few things more important to a Sigma man than their own energy. But just because they tend to be quiet types doesn't mean they let themselves get pushed around. While alpha males can be described as dominant extroverts, Sigma males are best described as dominant introverts. They command the room by simply walking into it with their presence in their aura, whereas an alpha male might command the room with their voice or actions. When dealing with a Sigma male, it is crucial to give him the quiet time he needs. Most people don't understand that silence between two people doesn't necessarily mean there's no valuable connection. Being the person that can give a Sigma man the silence they need without being awkward about it is an easy way to make yourself a pillar in their life. Number 4. Risk taker. The Sigma male is unafraid of risks. That is not to say he's constantly imposing on authority or acting recklessly. Unlike full-on rebels, Sigma males don't have a problem breaking a few rules or taking some well-calculated risks if it serves their purpose. He doesn't do this to flaunt his authority or command respect from others, unless that's part of his plan, but to drive his projects forward. Every risk has a purpose. The sweet balance between pragmatism and idealism is exactly what makes Sigma males incredibly efficient leaders and partners. They understand the best possible scenario and produce situations that may not be as perfect, but are better suited and more probable for a given situation. You will often find Sigma males on top of the food chain in whichever situation they are in. They have complex personalities and hate being fitted into one box. As a result, you'll find that the Sigma male in your life is rarely an archetype. They excel as athletes, entrepreneurs, intellectuals, and creatives just because they're capable of broadening their horizons and adapt to excel in any environment. Number 3. He hates socializing. Sigma males don't need a social circle to be themselves. Alpha males tend to need structure because their personality revolves around the reflection of themselves of other people. They like knowing that they have control over others and they are manipulating others for good or for bad. Their personality is so often built off the validation of the people around them. They have difficulty imagining who they truly are without the social circles they are part of. Sigma males are made differently. While they aren't afraid of being a part of social circles, they don't down themselves in social obligations and commitments the way alpha males do. They have the security of knowing that their personality exists fully outside of the bonds of other people. They don't follow trends, they don't know what's going on in the world of celebrity gossip, and they can't stand the idea of being popular, let alone a social media influencer. He is the same person no matter what social context he may be in, and that actually makes him easier to deal with than most people. If you understand who he is then, you never need to relearn his personality again. He will never let anyone or anything around him change him. Number 2. He is responsible for his fate. Sigma males are independent self-starters. You'll very rarely find them in anything other than executive level and managerial positions. As deeply introspective individuals, they have a sixth sense for inefficiency and have a knack for breaking down processes into actually actionable steps. It goes without saying that the Sigma male is deeply ambitious. He may not always be the loudest voice in the room, but his convictions and morals remain strong even when no one listens. As such, the Sigma male doesn't really conform to structure and tries to create a lifestyle that best suits his personality. His rebellious proclivity shines though, whether it's in his work, his creativity, or his relationships. He pursues all these things without adhering to rigid structures and establishes systems that are more complementary to his goals and skills. The majority of entrepreneurs are Sigma male personalities. This recurring dominant trait from Sigma males pushes them to assert their position, take a stand, and build something for themselves instead of working for someone else. Sigma males are fiercely confident individuals who will stop at nothing to get what they want and transform their reality into what they want it to be. Number 1. Self-awareness. Introspection is one of the primary traits of a Sigma male, as opposed to an alpha male who projects himself outward for everyone to see. The Sigma male focuses on himself and how his actions impact the entire being. Sigma males know themselves extremely well. They know their strengths and are actively working towards improving the weaknesses they think matter. Instead of spending his time surrounding himself with people, you'll often find the Sigma male in his bubble, analyzing what he could have done better even without the best social graces. They still manage to avoid drama because they know how to handle social situations and understand how to come across likable people. As someone who lives their entire lives in their heads and doesn't really seek out validation, they'll surely appreciate it when someone finally notices the very special things about them. As introspective as they may be, Sigma males are still human like the rest of us and may get into trouble from time to time. However, they'll be able to patch up whatever lapses in judgment they have in no time and turn failures into opportunities for self-development.